Whoa. I didn't know that two people could marry each other twice. Did you? Apparently these Hollywood celebrities did. I mean, just look at them. Van Damme and his wife, Pamela Anderson, and her ex-husband, June. Oh my God. So this was actually a thing since like the 20th century? Wow. For real? Like, they've been doing this all along? Oh yes, says the late Richard Pryor with a big smile. Now, anybody old enough to remember this lady in black and white knows that 2 out of 4 of her marriages were to Mr. Wheeler. And who can blame Tallulah? Any woman's heart would skip twice for the richest man in the world. Right, ladies? But seriously though, take a look at this. The list just keeps going on and on and on and on. However, I must say, the reasons for doing this are not always quite the same. For instance, Carlo over here had some unfinished business in his previous marriage by the time he wed Sophia. Yep. All I'm saying is, just make sure you end things properly, or else you might end up in one of my videos. But seriously, just see how happy these people are. So in love, so made for each other, at least judging by these images. Who wouldn't want to say I do all over again? Sometimes these double weddings happen in the exact same spot. A few of these stubborn Hollywood couples actually return to the very same chapel or tropical beach for round 2, genuinely believing. Even Larry King, who married 7 different women, had to do it twice for the queen of his heart. Might that be what one true love means? Well, I don't know. But it definitely must mean something to this lot. Will you marry me? Yes! Will you marry me again? Yes! Again! Now wait a second. Mr. Eminem over here is one of those people that did it for love. He tried so bad to be with his teenage sweetheart, but the fame got in the way. And that's the psychology behind many of these wild Hollywood marriages. You have to wonder, what possesses 2 people to look at a finalized divorce decree and think, you know what? Let's try that again. It's the ultimate relationship plot twist. One of the biggest reasons these famous Hollywood couples fall into the double marriage trap is the sheer intensity of the spotlight. When you are a couple consisting of 1 or 2 massive Hollywood celebrities, the pressure from the paparazzi and the media is usually so suffocating that sometimes a breakup isn't even because they stopped loving each other. It's just that the chaos of fame tore them apart. So, once the dust settles and they get a little privacy, they realize the spark never actually died. They jump right back down the aisle, hoping that round 2 will be a completely different story. Of course, we can't talk about Hollywood couples without talking about the classic ego clash. Let's be real. High-profile Hollywood celebrities are used to getting exactly what they want when they want it. When 2 unstoppable forces marry, the initial collision can result in a spectacular, fiery divorce. But here's the funny part. After a few years of dating normal people, they realize that nobody understands the bizarre lifestyle of a star quite like another star. They miss the shared luxury, the mutual understanding of a crazy work schedule, and the sheer drama of it all. It's like an addiction to the chaos of high-profile Hollywood marriages. They come crawling back because standard quiet relationships just feel boring compared to the roller coaster they built together. Then, you have the couples who just suffer from terrible timing the first time around. Maybe they met on a movie set when they were way too young and completely unready for commitment. They split up, go live entirely separate lives, marry other people, grow up a bit, and then bam! A chance encounter at an award show decades later changes everything. They see each other across a crowded room and realize they are finally the people they needed to be back then. It's romantic, it's dramatic, and it makes for the absolute perfect headline. But as we keep sliding along, you notice a recurring pattern. A lot of these second attempts end up being significantly shorter than the first ones. Why? Because you can change the wedding venue, but you can't change the person. Once the honeymoon phase of the reunion wears off, the exact same toxic habits and arguments that ruined the first marriage come screaming back. They suddenly remember exactly why they paid millions of dollars to lawyers the first time around. And let's not forget the absolute financial madness behind these double-take Hollywood marriages. Divorcing a fellow star once is already an incredibly expensive nightmare. You are talking about splitting massive assets, dividing multi-million-dollar mansions, and paying astronomical fees to top-tier lawyers. So, to willingly sign up for that exact same financial risk a second time takes a special kind of bravery or pure delusion.